Hey everybody, it is good to see you here. I'm here with my mate, Deacon Mary, and we're here to talk to you a little bit about opportunities just for you. You may be aware of the fact that there are, I guess the right way to put this is there are a plethora of opportunities here at Trinity for you. And one of the things that just today, before we recorded this, I was sitting with one of my other mates here, and we were just looking at this whole whiteboard of list of the things that are ordinary, that happen here regularly without any other special planning. Mm-hmm. I mean, and that included everything from Waffle Church to Sunday school to choir rehearsals to book groups to that all of these things that, and it was 2 long columns down the whole width of a whiteboard. And it struck us that frequently, when these things are just on a calendar, they're just on the calendar Sunday after Sunday after Sunday, we kind of miss them, right? We can look right past them, right? We can look right past that sort of stuff and like, oh yeah, but all of a sudden when you see it all listed out, you're kind of like, holy smokes, we do a lot of stuff here. We do a lot of stuff here. And so in this email that this video is attached to, Rebecca has put in many of those things. And yes, we're certain if you go down through with a fine-tooth comb, you're going to find 3 things that we forgot to put on that list, right? Because there are so many things that happen just as our normal course of life together.
It is. There's a lot of things that happen in a week.
And so one of the things that I'd want you to know is to be able to see all of those things. So you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot that we did that, and I might like to be part of that. Mm-hmm. And the good deacon is here because you have something coming up that you thinking about all of these things that we do here at Trinity.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think this will be the 3rd year that we do what is called interest indicators. So that's a great way, at least once a year, for you to see. You'll see the list of everything, and then in February, you'll see an updated list of all the ways you can volunteer to get involved at Trinity. So interest indicators are just this once a year time to evaluate, what are we doing? Is there anything new I'd like to do? Or if you're new to Trinity and haven't been involved yet, this is a great comprehensive way to really take a look at all the things that you can volunteer to be a part of or participate in. The great thing about it this year, there's also going to be a digital option.
Yes, tell us a little bit.
Yeah, so many of you have already kind of heard inklings unofficially. So kind of like a capital campaign, there's a leadership or silent phase where kind of unofficially there's work going on behind the scenes, but it's not really public yet. So that's kind of what's been happening here with our database. Over the summer, we switched over to a database called Realm that has an app and actually is really interactive with lay folks and anyone who's a member or not even a member here at Trinity, that you can interact with us. It's not just a one-sided staff database. So you can see your whole profile, you can see your giving statements. It's really great. You can update your address and emails and phone numbers.
Right. One small example of what Realm can do. So if you are probably aware of Realm, if you happen to help with community dinner.
Right.
So the database of volunteers at community dinner are already in there, and they're able to communicate both with each other and also to say, hey, I'm coming today.
Right.
To help. I'm not going to be able to come today to help.
Yes.
That's an example of what, or if you're a lector, I know you've worked with lectors and community assistants, that you can sign up there and you can send messages without having to call or without having a separate email.
Yes, yeah. It's almost like Slack, right? We've been using it as an internal Slack or email system as well. What's great about that, though, is you can sign up for volunteer opportunities through this. So since this is coming out on a Monday, this coming Sunday, January 18th, between services, I'm doing a training about Realm for the worship assistants. Now, if you're really excited and you really get into this kind of software, you're more than welcome to come, even if you're not a worship assistant.
Right.
So anyway, there's going to be a little bit of a training on that. And then using the interesting indicator opportunity is when I'm going to really give a lot of opportunities in February for some training. I'll do it some on Zoom so we can share the screen and you can kind of see what you're doing in there. But it's going to become a great way for all of us to interact together, become community together. The app has a newsfeed page on the front that's just like Facebook or Instagram. It's customized to where you engage and how you engage with Trinity. But of course, unlike those things, you have quicker and easier access to learn about new things that you might want to learn about. So be ready for that, but also spinning us back to all the things that we do here at Trinity. Realm is just a way to get involved in it. There's lots of different ways to be involved and lots of opportunities, as Pastor was saying.
And one of the things, as you're speaking of this, this does live on your phone, if you have a smartphone. It does live on, or it can live on a computer.
Correct.
And if you're saying, oh my gosh, you're talking about this stuff, there's nothing there for me. One of the things to offer to you is that already a number of our older members are already using this, that it is not a hard thing to do. So if you want to come and learn a little bit more, even if you're not a worship assistant, as the deacon said, come and learn a little bit more. If you just want to become part of this, your age or your technological prowess, if we may, won't really inhibit you. We have a lot of our members already who are a little bit afraid of this kind of stuff, but they're already engaged, right?
Right. And it's no different than Sign Up Genius, right? The bulletins will still have QR codes and links. And that's the other thing. If you don't have an account yet set up, when you look at the announcement sheets, if you scan the QR code or just hit the link, you'll be able to still sign up regardless. So it's basically just like Sign Up Genius in a lot of ways. It is not any different, except that we have an app that you can put on your phone. It's cloud-based, so you can have this app.
And part of our goal, this is beyond just your interest indicator.
Right.
This is a little bit beyond.
It all it all flows together.
For example, though, you might want to be involved in some of this because probably within the next year, we're thinking about how with that we might have a daily prayer that goes on there. We might have a daily, a small devotional that goes in for like a daily thing.
Right.
And that it's available to people who are on Realm.
Right.
Because that program can do stuff like that too, to help us.
And these announcements can also live there. So if you missed it in the newsletter once it comes out, you can still get we can have this living on there for them as well.
So there's these great opportunities to kind of engage with us, allow us to engage a little bit with you, things to do now here at the beginning of a new year.
Lots to do.
Chance to get connected with this. So take a look at that. If you're interested, come to the meeting about Realm. Watch this place because you'll hear more about that coming up. And more than anything, take a look at some of the stuff that happens. If there's something that catches your eye, come and be part of it. We'd love to have you here.
Yes.
So
thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah,
and thank you
for everything.
Yes. And we will see you soon.